Today we will read a poem called See It Through by Edgar Guest. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. So I'm going to pause for a second here and point out this little tiny number 1. Sometimes, especially on the SOL, they will give you a clue about what an unknown word means down here at the bottom. They might give you the definition. So you guys can see there's numbers here that match up with the little numbers down here at the bottom. So number 1 is vain, which is an adjective that means without success. So when it's vain to try to dodge it, when there's no point, right? When there's no point to try to get away from this trouble, right? When you're up against a trouble, just do the best that you can do, right? When there's no point, you're not going to be successful trying to get away from it. Just do the best that you can do. See it through, right? And I like that the author here kind of personifies the trouble, right? Saying that you can face it, right? Meet it face to face. This is how you should stand, right? Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace, right? Be strong in the way that you're facing trouble. All right, next stanza here. These chunks of text are poem paragraphs called stanzas. So the next group of lines here, second stanza. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, spite of all that you can do, running from it now will not save you. See it through. So here, we're kind of talking about trouble as like black clouds, right? Sometimes we feel like there's dark clouds, like we're in a storm when we're facing some kind of trouble. And our future may seem grim. What is grim? Dark or unpleasant. But we want to keep fighting, right? We want not to run away from it, right? Running away from trouble will not save you. See it through. So I like that kind of metaphor of the dark clouds. So again, don't run away from it. We got to face it. We got to fight it. See it through. Last stanza here, last chunk of text, group of lines. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you're beset. But remember you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. So our last stanza here reminds us, right? Other men have met trouble, right? Other people have faced difficulties just like you, right? Even if it seems pointless to have hope, right? Our futile is pointless, not effective. Even if it seems pointless to have hope, even if it seems like we are being attacked, right? Remember, other people have been there, right? Even though I might fail, I want to fight, right? I want to keep fighting. Don't give up. Head held high, see it through. So I like this poem because it's encouraging, right? I know there's kids have a lot of struggles and a lot of trouble. And sometimes, school can be one of those things, right? I know sometimes school can be hard, reading can be hard. But this poem is really encouraging, right? Even though you might fail, see it through, right? Face it head on. Don't run from it. See it through.